My name is Elder, and I'm an entrepreneur in Japan. Today, I'll be teaching about one of the easiest ways to come and live in Japan and start a business. So you want to live in Japan, but you don't have a business plan yet to apply for a startup visa. You also don't have the equivalent of 5 million yen to sponsor yourself for a business manager visa. Well, do I have a life hack for you? It's called a student visa, or how I like to call it, Japan pay to play. Now let me break this cheat code down for you for a second. You're basically going to become a student from anywhere from 6 months to 2 years in order to get the opportunity to build up everything that you need to start your business in Japan. Here's how it goes.
Let's go!
First, you're gonna wanna go through and pick a Japanese language school. Now, don't worry, depending on the school that you pick, you actually won't need to know any Japanese. Here are my personal recommendations. These schools really work because in ISI's case, they're actually one of the biggest institutions in the country. In ALA's case, they're really cheap. And for Akamonkai, they're kind of like a mix between ALA and ISI. And this is why I call it pay to win. Because depending on how long you're looking to come for, you're going to have to pay anywhere from $5,000 to $22,000 to be able to come to school. That's anywhere from 6 months to 2 years worth of free time that you get in Japan. And at this point in time, you'll also need to include all of your additional documents alongside the tuition payment in order to secure your spot at the school.
Oh yeah!
And at this stage, all you'll really need to do is wait, actually. It can take anywhere from about 1 to 3 months for the COE to get issued by the government. And once you get the COE, you're on to the next step.
Okie dokie.
With the COE in hand, all that you have to do is go to your Japanese embassy, take the COE to the embassy, and get your visa issued. This process typically takes anywhere from a week to 2 weeks or so, and is pretty straightforward. From there, all you have to do is jump on a flight and get over to Japan. It's kind of that simple.
Mamma mia!
Now, the negatives of this visa are that you are locked into 20 hours a week going to school. I mean, obviously, you're coming to be a language student, so you do kind of have to show up to class. And also, the more obvious thing is that you do have to pay a lot of money in order to be able to secure this visa. So those are the two biggest kind of drawbacks for this pay-to-win sort of strategy in coming to Japan. But the benefits are that aside from the 20 hours a week, you get kind of free reign of being able to go and set up your business, identify opportunities for yourself, network, come up with a business plan, and understand what it takes to do business in Japan. You get to buy down the cultural risk as a second factor, meaning you get to spend time here and really understand whether or not Japan's right for you and your business and what you're looking to do with yourself in the future. And you get the option to opt into a work permit, which allows you to work for up to 28 hours a week, earning a little bit of yen while you're here in order to make it a little bit more affordable for you to be staying here and doing the pay-to-win option.
Let's go!
Now, I am legally obligated to say, do not abuse the system, right? Don't try to come over here on a student visa and not actually go to class and learn the reason why Japan has this sort of visa set up is because they need people. And so you coming to Japan learning Japanese is potentially an additional skilled laborer for them. And it also gives you the opportunity to be able to come here and explore a country that you might be in love with. Now, you may be wondering about the next steps after your student visa has expired. And from there, you have a ton of options. If you have a college degree, you could try to go get a working sponsorship. If you're interested in entrepreneurship like myself, there's the entrepreneur visa, which we've already done a video on. You could go check that one out. Or, you could just go back home to your home country with all the learning, knowledge, and potentially all of the wonderful memories you've been able to make here. All right. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, perfect.